Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another new beauty releases video. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of new launches, and I just want to let you know a lot of these new launches might not be as new because again I'm constantly curating this list and there are only so many products I can talk about in every video. So generally we do like 20-25 products in every single video. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more, but some of these have been out for a long time, and I still want to let you know some of these. In fact, I've also already purchased. Like the first one we're going to be talking about today is technically a new launch, but I've already purchased it and reviewed it on my channel as well. So let's anyways dive right into it and let's talk about them so that we can talk about as many as possible. So the first product we're going to be talking about is the Aqualogica Body Lotions. They came out with 4 different variants in each of their ranges. So basically we have a hydrate one, we have a glow one, a radiance one, and a clear one. I've tried out all of them, all 4. I bought all 4, tried all of them out, and I did a video comparing all of them essentially and telling you which ones are my favorite, which ones are my least favorite. So definitely go ahead and check it out. I have used these a lot. In fact, I'm close to being done with some of them as well, so that tells you that I bought this pretty quickly after it launched. And there's another new launch that kind of launched along with it per se, and that is their under eye gel in the glow range. Now this particular product looks very interesting, like the texture and the way Aqualogica markets their products. Like a lot of stuff, even if I'm not really into, I just find it to be really exciting and interesting just because it's marketed in such a pretty way, you know. But if I have to think about it rationally, you guys know I'm not an under eye cream person. Under eye creams, under eye gels, I don't really buy any of that stuff, so this is one that I'm going to be personally passing on. But the marketing, I have to tell you, is very enticing and it like grabs your attention where you actually want to buy it. So Aqualogica, your marketing team is doing a great job. So yeah, that is that. Moving on, we have some Plum launches. So the first one we're going to be talking about is a Retinol Moisturizer, and if you guys know this, when I saw it launch, I went gaga over it. I was so excited to buy it, and I will be eventually purchasing it. I had the Retinol Moisturizer which I was using, and I did use it up completely. So now it's time to try out a new one, and when Plum has an offer and the next time I'm placing an order on the website, you best believe I will be purchasing this particular product. It's not like I need any more moisturizers in my collection. I probably should tone it down a little bit, but this is one that, because I don't have any other retinol moisturizers in my collection, I can justify actually adding this one in and buying it, because I know I will be using it and it's not going to get lost in the sea of moisturizers, if you know what I mean. So that's that. Definitely going to be purchasing that. And the next product also is something that I will be purchasing eventually, if not immediately, and that is a perfume. This is from Nykaa, and they launched a new perfume line which is called their Endless Nights perfumes. Now basis of what the marketing has been and what I see from the packaging, from the descriptions and all of that stuff, this is supposed to be like a line of perfumes which was meant to be for like date times and intimate occasions per se, because it's more of a sensual, you know, supposed to be like different kinds of intimate scents that you can wear around your partner if you're going to be spending a lot of time together and stuff like that. These perfumes are meant to be like for that. Personally, I don't really buy into that marketing, but if I find a scent which I like out of this particular range, you best believe I'm gonna obviously buy it, right? So I plan to smell these in store. If I'm able to see them or find them in any store, then I will definitely smell them, see what they smell like, and then eventually decide if I want to pick up anything. So that is the first perfume launch we're going to be talking about in today's video. Moving on, next, right after this particular range launched, Wearified, which is Anam Chashmawala's I was about to say makeup brand, but clearly since we're talking about this particular launch, it's not really a makeup brand, it's a beauty brand. So Wearified launched perfumes as well, and this is a launch that obviously she was working really hard on, and she's been working for a long time, and I can already tell that these perfumes are loved by so many people because of all the love that it's receiving online that I see. And I definitely want to get some for myself as well. So I'm personally planning on getting the discovery set. She has 2 discovery sets, one for men, the other for women. So I plan to get the discovery sets. That way I get to actually test out the fragrances, decide which ones I like, and then go ahead and buy like one of the full size ones. And I'm really happy that she launched discovery sets right in the beginning, when she launched the full size fragrances, because that actually tells you that she's putting a lot of thought into it, and she understands that people will obviously want to try them out before, you know, like actually buying anything. So love the thought behind it, and I will definitely buy the verified discovery sets, and then eventually see and decide if I want to buy one in a full size or not. Since we're talking about perfumes, let's talk about our last perfume launch, and then I promise I will give perfume launches a break. So Lovechild, which is Masaba Gupta's Lovechild, I'm sure, her brand, also launched perfumes right around the same time when Nykaa and Wearified were launching fragrances. They have 3 fragrances in their particular lineup, and because I love Crock and Roll by from the Masaba by Nykaa range, for that reason I do want to try out and smell the Lovechild perfumes as well. I'm hoping that they will come, like they will probably have these in store available somewhere, maybe in Nykaa stores, because I do know that Masaba and Nykaa have a partnership. So if they do plan on bringing the Lovechild perfumes either in discovery sets or in stores where I can smell them, I will definitely probably smell them. I'm not going to be someone who's just going to directly go out and buy it. So yeah, we will see about this one. I'm a little bit iffy because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a chance to smell them before I buy them. So we'll wait on this one and see how it goes. Now let's take a break from perfumes and come to more skincare launches. So Conscious Chemist actually launched a sunscreen, a new one that I'm kind of excited to try. This is called the Berry Bright Sunscreen SPF 50, and this looks more like SPF moisturizer, which I really like. I've been into those kind of products recently because I'm basically trying to like cut down my skincare routine and make it as quick and efficient as possible, especially in the morning time. So a product like this is something that I feel like I'm going to really enjoy, and if it works and it doesn't leave any sort of white cast and it has a good finish, I'm definitely going to be in love with it. I know that. So this is one that I do want to like get and try out and all of that. So excited to see what it is like. Then we have 2 Earth Rhythm launches, and one is a Blemish spot treatment, the other is an under eye gel. Now again, I've told you how I feel about under eye gels. I'm not into it. I'm not going to be spending my money on them. As for the spot treatment, this one definitely looks interesting because of the active ingredients in there, but I'm someone who believes that you don't necessarily need a spot treatment. You can use a specific product on constant, like certain parts of your face if you want to. Instead of buying a specific spot treatment, I could just use a salicylic acid serum specifically on my breakouts. I don't need to buy a separate like spot like treatment kind of a product. So that particularly doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anything that I'm using, I would like to use all over my face, to be completely honest. So again, the spot treatment is also going to be a pass from my side, just because I'm not into those kind of specific products. Then moving on, next we have a Chemist at Play launch, and this one is an AHA like glowy sleeping mask. And again, I'm not into sleeping masks, especially active ingredients one. I remember speaking about the Dot & Key AHA again sleeping mask kind of product a long time back. I feel like it's been a year and a half, maybe even more, to be honest. But I remember speaking about that product specifically, and I was not into these kind of products then. I'm not into them now. So again, this one is also going to be a pass. But the next product that we had is one that I'm actually very excited that they came out with something like this, because I remember when this launched, I was so happy, because I was actually looking for this specific kind of product category. So it's by Plum, and it's their liquid lipsticks but in mini sets, like giftable mini sets. And I was just so happy to particularly see this launch. I remember because I was planning on getting gifts for a lot of women in my life, including some of my cousins, my very close friends, my bhabi. I wanted to actually get these for a lot of people for a specific reason. I don't want to like give too much into it, but when this launched, I was so happy that we're having more brands do this. I know Sugar has been doing it for a long time and stuff, but a lot of times I don't like to see gift sets of products that I don't typically like the formulation of much, because then it doesn't make sense to gift that to people if you don't like the product yourself. But when Nykaa has like ultra matte lipstick bullets, in mini sets, or when Plum's liquid lipstick, which I'm a very very big fan of. I mentioned in fact in yesterday's video that it's one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulations of 2022. When such products come in like gift sets, I actually want to gift these to people, and for them to be able to enjoy the formulation and try it out and like find shades that they love and stuff like that. So I actually get excited for that, which was why this particular launch actually made me very very happy when I did see it. So this is one that I see myself buying in future also. If I want to get and give people gifts, this is something that I actually see myself buying and stocking up. And then when I want to gift people things, I will just give them these, and I think it's a really useful and thoughtful, and it's a very nice gift, to be honest, to give, especially to women in your life, a liquid lipstick gift set where they can try out multiple shades, especially if they love makeup. And even if they don't love makeup, I'm sure they will at least use and love and appreciate lipsticks, because that's like the most basic thing that everyone uses, even if they don't use other makeup products. Anyways, I feel like I went on an entire spiel for that one, but any which ways, that was that. Moving on, next we have another Aqualogica launch, and this one is the Radiance lip mask. This one reminds me a lot of the Lineage water sleeping mask, and I feel like they were going for that aesthetic. I personally don't know if I will get this or not, to be completely honest, because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know my relationship with lip products, in terms of like lip balm products or like hydrating products for the lips. Lipsticks I love and I use every single day. Lip balms on the other hand, I just don't get around to using as much as I would like, even in the winters, to be completely honest. So I feel like if I'm not using them in the winters, I'm never going to use them, and if I'm never using them, then why am I buying them, So this one most probably is going to be a pass from my end, if you're going to be completely honest. Then moving on, we have some more Plum launches. First of all, a launch I was very happy to see, and I was kind of waiting for this, is the Plum Hawaiian Rumba Shower Gel in a jumbo size. This is a 400 or a 500 ml size, I believe, and they specifically have this only in the Hawaiian Rumba scent as of now, because that's the most popular best-selling one. I remember them having even the refill pouches, which they made only in 2 scents. They made it in the cherry one and they made it in the Hawaiian Rumba one. And for months now, the refill pouches have been out of stock. I couldn't figure out why. I even messaged Plum, like when I say messaged, I DM'd them a couple of times on Instagram asking them that I'm waiting for these refill pouches to come back in stock. When are they coming in stock? When are they coming in stock? And they just did not have any information to give me. But now that this particular product has come in a bottle, which is fine, but it's a jumbo size, I am waiting, like I said again, similar to the Retinol moisturizer, I'm waiting for an offer to come about when I'm going to be placing an order. I will be stocking up on these things, not kidding you, I will be stocking up, because I've been waiting with bated breath for this to happen. So you best believe I'm going to go ham. And then they also launched 2 other products in kind of their hemp line. They launched a cleansing oil and they launched a moisturizer, a ceramide moisturizer. Both of these I'm very interested to buy, because the cleansing oil I'm excited for because I love the cleansing balm from Plum, which is why now I want to try out the cleansing oil and see how that goes. And then the hemp moisturizer again looks really nice, and I will be checking it out to see how moisturizing it is, how nourishing is it more suitable for daytime or nighttime, or however it goes. Very excited to see. Then moving on, next we have something from Deconstruct skincare, and this is actually a hair care product. I believe this is the first Deconstruct skincare brand's hair care product, and that is their Scalp serums. They have one that I believe is supposed to help with like hair fall or like increase your hair growth basically, and then the other one is supposed to be like for dandruff and all that stuff. Personally, I am not really into these kind of products because I just don't tend to use them in my hair care routine, to be very honest, and I don't want to try out something or buy something just for the sake of it, just because it sounds exciting and interesting. So For that reason, I will be skipping on this, but in the future, if I decide to get something like this, I'm really happy that Deconstruct Skincare has this option, because I find this particular brand to be more easily available and accessible to me as compared to a lot of other brands out there that make similar products. So that is that. Then we have another Plum launch, and this one I'm actually not very excited about, to be completely honest, because I'm like, Plum, you are such an exciting, innovating brand that comes out with such amazing products which completely blow me away, and then every now and then once in a while they launch something that makes them seem so backward in terms of skincare. So they launched the Saffron and Kumkumadi face moisturizer SPF 35. Now I love the SPF, don't get me wrong on that, but Saffron and Kumkumadi face moisturizer, seriously, I thought we were into actives and we were into using products that actually work. I'm not saying Saffron and Kumkumadi as ingredients don't work, but I would expect this from a brand that more so is into Ayurvedic skincare and stuff. I would not expect Plum to come out with something like this. I feel like this is when Plum is trying to not have a niche and target every single market and every single kind of consumer, which makes sense for them probably, which is why they're doing it. But it just throws you off sometimes, when they come out with so many innovative new age products and then suddenly they go back to the 2000s. I'm like, what? So yeah, any which ways, clearly this one is going to be a pass. I don't want to hate on them anymore. We're just going to move on. So Conscious Chemist came out with some more products, and this time they came out with different kind of body treatments. So the ones I saw, there is one hydrating intensive hydration body moisturizer. There is one that has retinol in it. There is also one that has some sort of anti-pigmentation kind of ingredients as well. So they came out with a few different ones. Now these would have been up my alley if they had not come out with it in such small sizes for a decent amount of money. I believe they are priced at 400 rupees for 100 ml sizes. A 100 ml size of a body moisturizer is going to barely last me a week. I'm not even kidding, barely a week even. It's like a travel size body moisturizer, if you know what I mean. So it's damn expensive, if I'm going to be completely honest, and it's something that you will have to constantly go through. So I'm like, Conscious Chemist, I get that body moisturizers with active ingredients are going to be a little bit more expensive, but at least come with it in economical sizes that make sense for people to buy it. You cannot come out with a tiny body moisturizer for a decent amount of money and then expect people to buy it. That's why it's going to be a pass, to be completely honest. Otherwise I would have definitely got it. If they come out with the same thing, maybe in a 200-300 ml size for close to 500-600 rupees, I might consider it. I might actually consider it. So yeah, that is that. Let's talk about one more last launch, and then I think we should probably end this video, and then I'll do next month's video to continue with the rest of the launches. So the last launch we're going to be talking about is from Minimalist, and this is the Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Liquid. Basically this is a glycolic acid toner, and I'm surprised that Minimalist did not come out with something like this earlier, but now that they finally did, I don't see myself jumping and buying this immediately, but I feel like eventually I will at some point, because you guys know I love glycolic acid toners and I have been using a ton of them. I have a bunch of them already in my collection, so that is why it doesn't make sense for me to buy one right now. But I definitely want to get this one, try it out, compare it with the Pixie Glow Tonic or other glycolic acid toners. There are so many out there in the market, and I definitely want to compare all of them. So I don't think I've ever mentioned this before. I don't know if I have, but I do plan on doing at some point a battle of the best glycolic acid toner video. So when I do that battle for the best of, I will probably include this one as well in that video. So yeah, when that happens, you will probably see my review on this one, and eventually once I go through all the glycolic acid toners I have in my collection right now, I will purchase this at some point. So yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I say this in every single video this month, and I will continue to say it for the next few videos as well, that December was the month of me doing Vlogmas, basically me posting a video every single day. So there is a ton of content that is up and out there on my channel that I posted in the month of December, a ton of makeup, skincare, beauty and perfume related content. So in case you're interested in checking any of that out, please go ahead and watch all of those videos, because I put a lot of time, energy and effort to creating all this content for you. So definitely go ahead and watch it if you haven't already. But yes, for the next few days to come, you will be seeing a video every single day till the 31st at 5 p.m. hopefully. So yes, definitely come back for more. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell, because that way you'll get to know every single time I post a new video. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.